psyched to be live. I've been excited to do a show all day. I was thinking about this. Here's my hope. My hope is that like 10 minutes ago, somebody out there turned on your TV or your computer and you were like, I had a bad day. Maybe your bosses were breathing down your neck, or your parents, or your fucking teachers. I don't know who it was, but I hope you were like, I wonder if those idiots are still making that show. And the answer is yeah, these idiots are still making this show. And that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to put on a show for you, make you feel good about life, have some fun. And if you're sitting there and you're like, I feel like he's talking directly to me, yeah, I'm talking directly to you. Let's do it, LLC.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The LLC tonight, one of the, for my money, and Johnny, I think you would be one of the greatest, still working out the technical end of your system. One of the greatest
That sound gets me hard. Am I the only person who likes that feedback?
You currently have an erection, Murph.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny's holding down on himself. Well, I think one of the greatest bands I've ever heard, the Unlovables, they have a show tonight. They're warming up, getting ready for Fest down in Gainesville.
So if you're going to Fest, you definitely
Yeah, gotta check out the Unlovables. They're a great band, but 3 of their members are also members of the LLC. So Johnny's has to hold it down tonight with the synthesized sounds. And you should check out the Unlovables if you are at Fest in Gainesville. The lead singer is my roommate, and I think they're pretty good. Joining us on panel, Murph. How are you, Murph?
Good.
Feeling good?
Feeling
What
really
are your
good.
goals for tonight's show?
Goals for tonight's show are definitely to play some kazoo.
Okay.
It's one of the instruments I feel I'm not really musically inclined, but I think it's one of those that I'm gonna try to dive into and see how it goes.
Johnny, Johnny, whatever's causing that, we need to just unplug it right away. Good. It's still doing it? Perfect. And joining us for the first time ever on panel, a guy who I know has watched our show for a long time, big fan of the show, Dave Blubband, first ever time on the panel. How are you? You've contributed behind the scenes for a long time, but I think this is your first time on panel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It feels good to be here. I really hope I don't fuck anything up.
I don't think that's possible, because here's all we've planned for tonight. Sometimes we really buckle down. We get a bunch of us together, put our heads together. We say, what should we do? And we come up with elaborate ideas. I mean, we've built time machines in this studio. Mm-hmm. We've had whole episodes insert false backstories into previous episodes. We go big. And then sometimes I just look around my house and I go, well, I got a box with 200 kazoos in it, and I don't want them in my house anymore. We don't have. Hey, Shannon O'Neill. Hey, Shannon O'Neill. And everyone. Yeah, what's up?
Fuck Uber.
Oh, I'm not a fan. I was just in LA for a week. I used it all the time. It was great.
Oh, it's pouring rain outside. Trying to catch a cab for probably past 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Ubers would stop and they'd be like $30.
Yep.
To get from 36 to here, and I said, "Fuck you."
Whoa.
And I got in the car, and he's like, "All right, it'll be $30." And I said, "No."
Because it tells you a price on Uber.
Well, they were just stopping, so it wasn't through my phone. And they tried to be like,
Look
"What do you
at
think
that.
a cab's gonna cost?" And I said, $10. And guess what? $10.
That's
right, guys. I'm a fucking badass.
Taking on Uber. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Everywhere I go.
I can't wait to hear how you take down Airbnb later in the show.
That tiny Asian woman I got a place from. Come on.
So yeah, tonight, I don't know. This is not bullshit. I have not thought harder about this show than this. There are 200 kazoos that were in my house, and I don't want them in my house anymore, so they're here. And I don't know. I'm not going to hand them out or force them on anybody, but we got 200 kazoos, and we got 54 minutes to fill. Murph,
200 kazoos.
Dave? What? Was it Dave?
Yes,
Dave.
That's it. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, man, what's your name?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm Shannon.
we got,
I'm fucking up already.
Don't worry, we have 199 more.
Wait, is this a Make-A-Wish kid?
Oh, no!
I don't know which one it is. You're all gonna get sick. Oh
Okay, that's.
Sorry.
That's the first
Yeah, how do
thing.
these work?
How do kazoos work?
Yeah.
Other way.
Have you never used? Hold on. Shannon, have you never used a kazoo?
Oh, yeah, you gotta bite down.
Oh.
Now I got it.
It's
No,
gotta come
bite.
from the
Hey,
wall.
Wait,
bite
do you
down.
really not know how to use a
Bite
kazoo?
down on it.
Okay,
Bite down on
fascinating.
it.
Let's
Down on
quiet
this.
down.
Yeah, bite down.
Dave,
Like
no,
this.
it's not a matter of biting. No, you gotta hum. You gotta hum.
Oh, you gotta hum.
Did you really not know that? Have you never
No.
used a kazoo?
No, man, I grew up on woodwind instruments.
Wow, okay. So we got 200 kazoos. I don't know what's gonna happen. One of them has been in Dave's mouth and went back in the box.
And then it immediately goes Groucho.
This
on
Make-A-Wish
that kazoo,
kid.
The way he's grabbing it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Shannon, how are you? What's new?
Not much. Same old.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We were not here last week.
No, I had a gig in LA.
Cool, man.
Yeah. I was doing
Good
a
for
little
you.
part
That's
on
great.
Parks and Recreation.
Oh, that sounds like a sounds like a
It was
great
very
show.
Hollywood. It was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real warm. There was no rain, and everybody had like 4 jobs in the entertainment industry. It was
Are
great.
people gonna love or hate whatever character you play?
They're gonna hate it.
But not. They're gonna hate the character. But
Yeah,
like,
they'll
love
hate the character. It's a
performance.
hateable character, but I can't say much more than that, Shannon O'Neill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't say no more, like nope more. You can't say nope more.
You can't say nope more about
You
it.
can't say nope more about Parks and Rec.
If, ands, or nope mores about it. You can't say anything.
Okay, pun accomplished.
Wait, I don't know how to hum.
Okay, boxes being passed around, audience members grabbing random
hard.
kazoos.
Fast? You guys are real slow about this.
Yeah, no,
Just
I
like
mean,
throw
we
them
don't
back.
have to force it if we don't want. It's just a kazoo night. Oh no.
Let's try. Can I make a suggestion?
What don't you get, Comedy Central? What don't you understand, Comedy Central? You fucked up. You missed the boat. Fred! Fred! I'm gonna try to take a call. I don't know if I'll be able to hear you over the kazoos. Julia from New York, hello. You're gonna have to speak louder. Everyone's playing kazoos. She's playing a kazoo. Julia's playing a kazoo? That's awesome. Yeah, go for it.
Hi. Hello?
Julia, you can just speak. I can't hear you, so the viewers can hear you. I can't hear you because of all the kazoos, so you can say whatever you want.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I just like to plug my podcast. My TCBS podcast.
You don't want to plug stuff because our fans, I think they'll, I don't know, plug your podcast. I don't care, but our fans might get upset.
Okay, all right.
Idea.
Oh, wait.
Idea.
Hold on one fucking second. I tried to talk for like 5 minutes, no one responded. Shannon holds her hand up, everyone stops. Where's
Okay,
why?
I can't hear a thing that's happening.
Now? Okay, well, everything just quieted down because Shannon said so. So, Julia, yeah, the floor is yours.
Okay. I I don't really have anything to talk about because I figured this show would just be a bunch of kazooists.
Yeah.
Okay, so it will.
Sounds like we're in a hive of bees.
Okay, thank you for the call, Julia. Let's go to line 2. Riley in North Carolina.
Oh, Chris Gethard!
Riley, it's hard to hear you. The floor is yours, my man. Say whatever you want.
Yo, first of all, Heartsicle by the Unlovables. Everyone go cop that shit.
Yeah, The Unlovables is one of the greatest bands. Oh, I hate that part of the show.
Second of all, if you are playing a kazoo with a harmonica holder, and you have the kazoo and the harmonica holder,
Yeah?
you have to put the bumpy top part
Yeah?
on the other side. No, on the side that's closest to you.
Is this
'Cause
kazoo
if
advice?
you're trying to play kazoo with the holder, it'll
that's
snap
great.
out and hurt your lips.
Riley, this is awesome because you heard it was a kazoo-based show. You found a kazoo-based fact, and I think that's really going above and beyond. Kudos to you on the phone call.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get my invention business off the ground, and that's gonna be my first one, a kazoo holder.
You're an inventor, and you're going to make a kazoo holder.
Yeah, that's my attempt. That's what I want to do.
That's great. Now, Riley, this is a great call, and what I'm sensing based on the last call and this call is that as long as your call is intriguing to our studio audience, they're going to listen. But at some point, either when you trail off or when they get bored, you're going to be overrun by kazoos.
All right, well then can I just fire off invention? I'm just gonna fire off invention. So if the kazoo invention ain't good enough, here's one. If you're drinking a 40 while you're trying to send an email, but you can't drink the 40 at the same time as sending the email, strap the 40 to your chest with a belt and put a straw in there. Here's another invention. If you're trying to call the Chris Gethard show and you really have to pee but you only own a house phone, just have a mug nearby and pee in the mug.
Well said, Riley. Thank you for the call. Let's go to line 3. Jess from Ontario. Jess, how are you? How's Ontario?
Hey guys, it's good. It's pretty cool, I guess. It's my first time calling, so
Oh, awesome.
yeah.
That's right. Welcome to the show. Now, Toronto's
Thanks.
in Ontario, right?
Yes.
I love it. I've been up to Toronto twice this year. I think that's a really great city.
Yeah, Toronto's great. I don't live in Toronto, but I mean, I'm close enough.
I'm sure all of Ontario is pretty cool.
What
Yeah.
part of Ontario do
Yeah,
you
what
live
part
in?
of Ontario are you in?
I'm from St. Catharines. It's close to Niagara Falls.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Does Niagara Falls sound like this?
No, it sounds like water, mostly. I have a kazoo story. Can I tell a story? Oh, I can't. Oh. I can't hear anyone, but okay. I have a story about kazoos, and then
You
you
have a
guys can
story
play some
about
more.
kazoos. Okay, this is becoming a real tribute to kazoos. I like
Story
that.
about kazoos.
Let's go ahead, Jess. What's your story about kazoos?
Okay, well, I've never played a kazoo, and my only memory of kazoos is maybe elementary school in grade 2 or 3, and they just had a big, we'd have choir class and a big bucket of disinfectant full of kazoos that we all just share, and I never got to play one. So, I mean, if you guys want to play kazoo extra hard, do it, do it, do it.
Well, tonight, I hope we get to erase that bad childhood memory by giving you sensory overload of kazoos. And I think Jess brings up a good point. After tonight, if you're going to keep your own kazoo, that's great. But if you're going to pass it on to someone else, for God's sake, disinfect the kazoo. For God's sake.
I think we
It's
should
like-
send.
Hygiene.
I think we should send Jess all the
All
kazoos.
200 kazoos?
Yeah, she should get them, and then
That's
she
cool.
Who's going to pay for the shipping on that?
can.
Do I have to?
Don't you have like a PayPal account that people donate to?
We have about $11 left in our PayPal account.
These are light.
These are light.
Okay, well, Jess,
Tip it around.
Jess, stay on the line.
I guess that's
Mike T,
no.
who's our phone guy, he's the best. Mike T, also, he does run our T-shirt stuff. We have $8 left in the show's account, he's telling me.
You can pay someone to walk to Ontario for $8.
Yeah, well, Jess, what I
It
can
might
tell
take
you is
weeks,
stay on the
but-
line. Mike T will take down your address if you want, and we'll send you at least $8 worth of kazoos. Not worth, I mean, however many $8 can ship.
I feel like we have enough kazoos that we could do
Okay,
little
cool.
hands across America and just fucking pass it.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll see if we can't pass some up over the border, get them past customs. Jess, thank you
Sweet.
so much for the call.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. It was really great to hear from you. Mike T is telling me that is enough. $8 will get some kazoos up to you. Okay, the crowd feeling it out.
Does anyone?
This fucking sucks. That bit is driving me nuts. It's my show. Shannon's obviously been a part of the show for 5 years, and I got nothing but respect. But why don't they stop for me? Why do they stop for you instinctively?
Because they respect me.
Probably true. Murph, you had a question.
Orlando. This label that came with this kazoo, and then it says Gazoo. In Espanol?
Is that It's not. Okay, we need someone.
I mean, I see another language.
We need someone out there to let us know what Gazoo means.
Gazoo? Does anyone know?
Gazoo. Okay.
This young lady?
It's French.
It's French. Okay, we got some.
yes.
We got some French kazoos. Fancy French kazoos here tonight at TCGS. Let's go ahead. Jacob in Westchester, welcome back to the show. Jacob, what do you want to talk about tonight?
Oh, man, I was wondering if I could try to orchestrate some of the kazoos over the phone.
Yeah, man.
You could try, Jacob, but if our crowd doesn't like it, they're going to barrage you with kazoos.
No, it's pretty easy, and you know what? If it just kind of dissolves into noise, I can work with that, too. I'm pretty into that. Anyway.
I'm down with this idea, Jacob. Get creative. This show is your show. However you want to do this, run it.
So something that I've done before on a much smaller scale with just 2 people, my little brother and I, is to have, if we can try to get half of the group of the people to go find a certain note in a high octave and go down, and have the other half of the group find a low note that's the same note and work their way up at the same pace, and it reaches the middle, and it's really fucking cool.
We have colors. We have colors. What do we have? We have
Alyssa
purple.
is shaking her head. She doesn't want to do this.
We have purple,
Alyssa's not into
blue,
this at all.
That's all right,
orange,
Alyssa.
green.
You can do what you want to do.
Yeah, fuck this.
The glass is heated until it's malleable. Shape. The real art of neon comes in. Here, X the master. Tube before heating and holds a latex rubber blow hose. Then, all amount of air.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this night is getting really weird. We're 18 minutes in. So far, I'm going to say I'm really enjoying this. It hasn't gotten old for me yet. I'm enjoying it. We'll see at what point this becomes the most irritating episode we've ever done, or if we can push it to new heights not seen thus far on TCGS. But right now, I'm so excited to welcome our musical guest. An old friend of mine is in this band. I'm so happy that she is here tonight with her band. This is not their current album. Their new album is out now. You can go track that down. They've brought a whole bunch of copies for people in our audience tonight, which is a fucking classy move. If you're in New York City, they got a show this Friday night, Union Hall. They got the late show. Let's get going. Let's get up. Let's dance. No standing around and staring. If you don't want to dance, you go in the back. If you're ready to dance, you get up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Tigers and Monkeys!
I'm catching up with his story. It's too dirty in here. What am I choosing? You keep me up at night, I watch you. I smell your darkness and I can't leave. You're so talented. You're my therapy. If he doesn't get you, then someone else will. If she doesn't stay, then someone else will. Keep it coming. We'll keep it coming. dirty city, all dressed up. I feel pretty, I'm a vampire. In a dirty city, I feel good. Well, I feel good. $30 to buy the wood. $40 to make my life clean. Oh, it's not easier here. But I'm such a cheat. When I was a DJ, I missed a beat. And when the dance inside, I hit my feet. But deep inside, well, I was crumbling. If he doesn't get you, then someone else will. If she doesn't stay, then someone else will. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I'm a vampire in a dirty city, all dressed up. I'm a pretty, I'm a vampire in a dirty city. I feel good. Well, I feel good. Well, I feel good. Well, I feel good. She's a vampire. She's a vampire. She's a vampire. She's a vampire. Well, I feel good. Oh, I feel good. Oh, I feel good. Oh, I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
Tigers and monkeys, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys are awesome.
That was a fun one. That was good shit. Welcome, Tigers and Monkeys. More from them later in the show. That was rad. And thank you, crowd, for stepping up, having fun, doing our thing. Now, I want to go ahead. Drew, Noah, you guys haven't told me to do this. I want to bring out one of our guys, one of our recurring dudes, if that's okay, before we get back to the Kazoos. Now, there's this guy around New York. He does a lot of stuff. I've seen him on stage a bunch of times. I think he's very interesting and unique as a performer. His name is Sefa. I have told him he can have a minute every week on the show. It is called the Sefa Minute. Now, he can't be here tonight, unfortunately. But he did tell me he wanted to donate his minute to a person he knows, Liberian PSA actor Hakeem Mubasa. That is Liberian PSA actor Hakeem Gumbo. The Sefa Minute theme song.
Ashanti,
will play.
Ashanti, Ashanti. Sefa cannot be here today. Instead, I'm here. Sefa probably home jerking off. I am a PSA actor from Liberia, so I'm gonna sing a song for you. Can you hold the mic? Ashanti. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, a lion is throwing up blood. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, a lion is throwing up blood. That's not good, okay? Ebola alert, Ebola alert, Ebola alert, Ebola alert.
Wow, now I see why.
No, it's his minute.
I love you.
When there is
I love you.
Thank you.
I love you.
Ashanti.
Is that the minute is up
Ashanti.
already?
I love you.
We're being told the minute is up.
Okay, when there is
let this
Ebola,
one
when there is
go a little longer.
Ebola, it's not Hakuna Matata, okay? Good night.
Is that? Okay. Liberian PSA actor Hakeem Mubasa, yeah. You want to bring him back?
I want to bring that guy
Hold
back.
on, Hakeem. Shannon wanted to bring you back. That's okay.
I want to hear all the PS. There's got to be more PSAs.
Are there more PSAs? Yeah.
I feel like we
Shannon
all
wanted
know
one or
about
two
Ebola
more.
now. The
Yeah.
PSAs have been
Yeah,
doing
like
such a great job about it,
was-
letting us know about
Sounds
Ebola.
like Cepha only gets a minute, but Liberian PSA actor Hakeem Mubasa might
Might
get a
as
little more
well,
time.
'cause-
If you have any more.
Ashanti.
Ashanti.
I feel like you deserve more time for, you know.
When in Liberia, by the way, if you're going to donate to Kazoos to Liberia, please wash your spit.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can we?
And if someone is singing, if someone is saying, "Hey, I have jungle fever," just you know what? Maybe they are singing the song by Lionel Richie.
No, it's not
Yeah.
jungle fever. It's not
No, I
Lionel
can
Richie,
see
it's
that.
the time.
Oh,
Is it?
well,
Hakeem, can we hear another PSA? You say you're a PSA actor. I'd love to
You
hear
have
more.
another drum.
yeah.
Dear Jersey Dave will hold the mic. We'll get one more in there. And thank you for coming all the way from Liberia.
Yeah.
Ashanti.
Yeah, Ashanti.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know what Ebola is yet through your PSA. I feel like it's just a sick tiger.
You have one?
It's a
You don't
disease
have
for
any more.
lions
That's fine
that
too.
should not be in the jungle in the first place.
When you kissing each other, please don't eat your vomit.
Liberian PSA actor Hakeem Mubasa, ladies and gentlemen. Hakeem Mubasa. All right, let's go to Colin in California. Colin, how are you?
Don't go far, Hakeem.
Hey, Chris.
Colin, what do you want to talk about tonight?
This is just like the first time I'm catching the show live,
Awesome.
and I'm really glad that it's complete fucking chaos.
Yeah, it's been a pretty loose one here in the studio. I'm enjoying it. How's it playing on your computer?
I'm loving it, and I'm actually I wanted to thank you guys for continuing to do the show because I first found out about TCGS when I was homeless this summer
wow.
for 2.5
No
months.
kazoos. Hold on. No kazoos during this.
Homeless
Tell us
silence.
about this. So you were homeless.
Yeah,
That's
I had
rough.
a job, but I was homeless.
You had a job. Holy shit, man. That's tough times you fell into, huh?
Yeah, it sucked pretty hard, but one of my friends from back home in Jersey was a fan of TCGS, and I heard about the night of Zero Laps 5, and I just caught it on YouTube and binge watched most of the episodes, even the shitty ones.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm not trying to be insensitive. Did you you had a laptop and stuff, or did you have to you went to a public place, library or something?
My work gave me a laptop, but I was watching it in a Starbucks that was open 24 hours.
Jeez, did your work know you were homeless?
Nope.
Wow, man. Can I ask how long were you dealing with that?
2.5 months, and then I got lucky, and my boyfriend's coworker managed to put us up, and we've been there since.
Dude, so you and your boyfriend, you were on the streets together, huh?
Well, we were in my car, but
Yeah.
like I said, we drove from Jersey. Or I didn't say that, but yeah, we drove from Jersey.
You drove from Jersey to start this job in California and just couldn't find a place once you got out there?
Yeah, I was working for
dude.
my dad in Jersey too. It's super fucking complicated, and I don't like going into it on a night.
Yeah,
It's
no, I don't want to
absurd.
drag it out, but you were so open about it, and I really commend you for sticking through that and making it work and getting, getting through it. And the idea that we were some small part of what kept you afloat during that means a lot to me. That means a lot. You don't think of that when you just make something dumb and put it out in the world. But the idea that it hit with you, that really means a lot for me, and thank you for letting us know. That's the type of thing that makes me want to keep doing the show, That's rad.
Yeah, well, I just, I wanted to let you know, and I'm really glad that you guys are doing season 2 of the Shannon O'Neill Show.
Colin, thank you for the call. That was really wonderful. We hope you're doing okay. Let's go to Dave in Chicago. Dave, how are you?
Hi.
Dave, how's it going?
It's going good, Chris.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, sorry. So I was calling because I wanted to tell you something.
Yeah.
you started the show kind of calling out teachers, but I teach college part-time, and I actually showed the Chris Gethard show in one of my classes last night.
Whoa, okay. This might be the type of class I can finally endorse. So, Dave, tell us about this. What class are you teaching that our show could possibly be shared in an academic field?
Yeah, well, I do film and media studies in this class, just kind of an intro to media and cultural theories. We were talking about the industry behind media, production cultures, and things like that.
Wow.
So I wanted to show an example of something that was kind of an alternative to like the mainstream channels and
Hell
talk
yeah.
about that sort of thing. Give them an example.
How'd the kids respond? How'd they like it?
I think it went well. They liked Mimi on the hoops.
They like Mimi on the. She's sick tonight. Mimi, feel better soon. That's awesome. I'm glad you showed it to those kids. I'm glad they liked it. Murph, when you were living on the mean streets, when you were a driver, a driver for Ladies of the Night, when you were chasing that horse all over the industrial belt of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you would be held up as a shining example in academia?
Into a film and media studies class? No, absolutely not. I mean, maybe in one of those PSAs, perhaps, with a man on a hand drum.
You get that? We're academically very important.
Someone
right?
else actually also told me that. Someone who
really?
Where the fuck did they? It wasn't Brooklyn College. There was someone else that told me that in one of their classes
they showed clips of our show.
No, they showed clips
this
of
is
this
getting
show.
Fucking nuts. So Dave, what do you tell? Are you like you're looking at the fucking future right now? You're looking at the blueprint for the future of entertainment, or are you just like? This is what you can sign up to do this for free.
Somewhere in between, you know. I didn't want to be pitching too hard, but I was like, you know, what do you think? What does this look like?
Let me ask.
Obviously, I'm a fan.
So that's awesome, and thank you for doing that. And did you get were kids discussing it?
Yeah, they responded. I figured I should definitely call in tonight because that way, if they started watching, it would be super weird for them.
Yes, that's awesome, and they know you're a cool-ass professor. That's awesome.
What did they say about it?
They liked Mimi on the hoops. Were there any of them that were like, "This is some bullshit"?
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of white people doing dumb hipster shit.
No. I mean, they seemed interested. We were trying to talk about whether this, you know, how this compares to mainstream television. Like, could this work or not? And they thought there was a lot. They thought there was a lot that was appealing about it.
They thought there was a lot that was appealing about it. So you're saying they believed that we could bring down the mega ratings of, let's say, a Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, sure. That was basically what we landed on.
I will say that like the Kazoo episode of this show is much better than the Kazoo episode of The Big Bang.
That's true. That is true. Theirs was real gimmicky. Yeah. Real gimmicky. That's awesome. Yeah. What episode did you guys watch?
Oh, I showed them some of the juggling episode, actually.
Awesome. I like that one. That's a great one. Well, thank you for doing that. That's super nice of you. And if you know, maybe show them this clip of us talking and let them know we're creating a new interactive entertainment, Dave, where you can be involved. And if you want to be a part of this community, you can step up to the plate and be that. And you showed it to your kids, and now they can be watching you mere days later, interacting with the host of the show. And I want to tell those kids, first of all, study hard, work hard for this professor, because he's a cool one. Second of all, otherwise, find the cool professors, and then otherwise, fuck school, man. And you could show them that, Dave.
Fair enough.
Thank you for the call, though, sincerely. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. All right, have a good one.
Yeah, that guy, you yelled at that guy the other week, too. He was the guy, he was the prince.
That's the screamer?
That was the guy who was screaming as Prince. You're
not
having battles.
like sharp
Shit,
objects above people's heads?
Dr. Metal Arms. Now, you were here as Suburban White Prince a few weeks ago. Shannon.
You're going to poke an eye out.
Shannon's getting a bad vibe from you.
Dr. Metal Arms,
I have my medical doctorate in metal arms by MDMA.
Okay. A doctorate in metal arms. That's MDMA, medical doctorate metal arms. Drew, how do you feel about that? Drew, come on out here. This guy said he had an MDMA. Even Drew doesn't like a pun. A pun Drew doesn't like. I'm sorry, Dr. Metal Arms. Let's go to Luke in Chicago. We just heard from Dave in Chicago. Luke in Chicago, how are you? Please tell me you were in that guy's class. That would be so awesome.
Oh, no, I wasn't. I wish.
Yeah, it's fine. Luke, what do you want to talk about tonight?
I just wanted to, could I just, like, request that everybody in the audience play, like, the Full House theme song on the kazoo?
The Full House theme song on a kazoo?
Playing Family Matters.
It was all in the TGIF family. Let's go ahead. Dan in New Jersey, line 4. How are you?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, what's up, Dan?
Hey, this is my first time calling. I can't believe I got through. This is awesome.
Nice to have you here. Where in Jersey are you from?
I'm from Audubon, right outside of Camden.
Whoa, dude. All right, man.
Everybody knows Camden. So.
Hell yeah, everybody knows Camden, man.
I wanted to tell you a story real quick.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I'm a stand-up comic, and I've dealt with depression for the last 5 years.
Yes, I understand. I hope you're feeling good right now. Feeling better lately?
I'm feeling pretty great.
Good.
And you and Murph are kind of part of the reason for that.
Look at that.
So I wanted to thank you.
Well, please,
a couple months ago, I got really depressed, and I was ready. You know what I mean? I was ready to go.
Been there. I hear you. I've been there. I'm glad you didn't do that. Glad you didn't do that.
Yeah, and I decided not to that night, and I watched The Night of Zero Laughs, and I watched Hundo, and your monologue in your monologue in Hundo really helped me. So I'm actually starting my own public access show in Philly.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hakeem Mubasa, Bruce, pounding his drum from off camera. Dan, that's really awesome, and I hope that goes well. And if it's not that project, I hope it's the next project. And yeah, I'm glad you stuck with it.
I just wanted to thank you personally, you and Murph.
Yeah.
I mean, you're great. It wouldn't be there without you, but Murph is really... Murph is
a ridiculous human being. We can say it. We can say it.
No, that's,
thanks, brother.
I agree. I have a big fucking boner for Murph myself. I think he's a genius.
Also, I bought a lot of heroin back in the day from Camden, New Jersey. So we have that.
Was that one of your regular? That was one of your regular hotspots?
It was. Yeah. More of the white bags in Camden, New Jersey than those.
And you're alive now. That's great.
Jesus Christ.
It's a cesspool, so it's glad that you can keep your head above that.
Murph might be your father.
Yeah.
I heard a child in Camden.
I also have a kazoo story.
You have a what story?
I also have a kazoo story.
A kazoo story. That's awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah. My friend Dominica, she had ADHD or ADD, whatever it is. When she was younger, and we always make fun of her for this story she told us one time, where she had a kazoo in her hand. She was playing it when she was little, and then the next thing she knew, the kazoo was in her hand.
Okay.
Like inside her, like it had made it into the skin of her hand.
Like not holding it, like impaled.
Like in her hand, like stuck in her hand. I don't know if it was sharp or what the hell, but we make fun of her, and we have for the past 10 years.
That's an ADHD?
Everybody in here, don't blow too fucking hard, man. That's the last thing we need is a big group trip to the hospital with a whole bunch of impaled kazoo hands.
You gotta have insurance for that shit, man.
Well, Dan, thank you for the warning on that, and thank you for staying tough. I'm glad that you found that within you, and I'm glad we could help. That's super cool, and we're always here if you need us, and good luck with your show. Send me links. Send me links once it's up. I'll check it out.
Good luck, Dan.
Awesome.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Guys.
All right, dude. That's cool. Let's go to Jason in Brooklyn. Jason in Brooklyn. Hello.
How's it going, Chris?
It's pretty good. How are you?
You doing all right?
The kazoos there's a quiet upswell. You've got about 30 seconds to talk before they overpower you.
I just talk to you. What I want. I want Tigers and Monkeys to play their song on the next song.
Jason, you can just talk. I can't hear you. The floor is yours. Say whatever you want. They'll hear it over the airwaves.
I know Tigers and Monkeys have to play their next song. It's through the I just want them to play their new. I want them to play their song. I know they can laugh and eat it so big, but I don't want it really small. I heard the monkeys, it's all good. I just want
Okay. This is a bizarre moment in all of our lives. I gotta... Hold on. Hold on. Can you give him the signal? Okay. I gotta address something real quick. Jason, thank you for the call. Hold on. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've been very distracted all night, and I have to address something. No bullshit. No kazoos. There is a thing that's been happening lately. There's some other people at Public Access, and they're not the biggest fans of our show, and that's fine. You're allowed to not be, but sometimes they show up here, and they stand and they watch, and they give us a hard time. And I just want to say there's this guy, he's been standing there all night. You've seen me the whole night. I keep looking up. This guy, he's been coming the past few weeks, and if you have something, don't put the camera on him, because I don't know. No, Connor. Turn the camera away, because I don't know if the guy wants to be on camera, and I'm not trying to force any issues. If you want to come on camera and you want to talk about something, I am more than happy to discuss anything you want. And you can send any messages from your clique that you want to send to me, any messages you want me to send back. I'm happy to do it. If you just want to stand there and stare, you can do that too, but I'm not just going to sit here and be intimidated. So if you want to come down and say something, you can. What's that?
If there's an open forum, I'd be glad to.
Absolutely, and I've sent emails to a whole bunch of you guys. If there's an open forum, no camera yet. Do you want to come on the air or not? Sure. Come on down, open forum. I've sent this email. Hold on, and I want to say this too. I have emailed a bunch of these guys and said, anytime you want to come on, you want to talk face to face, let's do it. So nobody in here gives this guy a hard time, no booing. Hello. I'm glad we're finally talking. You've been standing up there staring at me. We got a mic for it. No need to stare or intimidate. It's clear you're trying to intimidate me. Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
You can take my seat as long
yeah,
as you take my
Murph, you want to take a break? Murph will take a break. So what are you standing up there with your arms crossed? What? You have I've seen you. I've seen you up editing shows and stuff. You have a show.
I produced a couple of shows.
Hold on. We're not trying to silence you. We're not trying to sabotage you, I promise.
Jamie was trying to get back. And
Okay, so you have a couple shows.
Yes.
What's your name?
Smith.
Smith. Okay. Smith, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's okay. Well, whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about it.
Well, I'm kind of being put on the spot here.
No, absolutely. And I'm not mad. I'm not judging. I just feel like I'm happy to talk about stuff. And I know some of you guys have problems with me, so let's just talk it out.
I don't want to be the voice of everyone.
Sure.
But
that is not an intentional thing, I promise you.
I know, it's just I know how you run things here.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I'm not the voice. I'm a voice of a dissenting opinion that's within this community, within the people that work here at MNN, that think that your show is a detriment to the network.
Okay, how are we a detriment to the network? We just try to have fun?
Well, yeah, you do that. But I mean, there's preferential treatment that this show gets that other shows don't get. We're all passionate here.
Yeah, we show up, we work hard, we have a good time, and they enjoy that. They like that we work hard. We never leave a mess.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not true, because other shows are not allowed to have food. You guys have food here.
Sandwich night. One night a year we have food. One night we have sandwiches.
Well, we don't get one night, so.
Okay, well, you're welcome. You're all invited to sandwich night.
I think I could speak on everyone when I say we'll pass on that.
Okay, man.
Don't like sandwiches.
Okay, man.
But I mean, I think it's a little disrespectful to the other shows on the network that this is like your consolation prize because you weren't able to get the Comedy Central show. Is it?
These are
not-
public airwaves, brother.
These are public airwaves. What's your?
It's not. I wouldn't say it's a consolation prize because we've been doing it before Comedy Central, so we actually are just continuing to do it because we're passionate.
But
We're
to be
passionate
fair,
about
I
it.
had another Comedy
It's like
Central show fail
saying-
before we came here.
You're using a public platform to further your own narcissism, your own career.
Okay.
Because if this was the really about the community, like you were just saying before, then this would be the emotionally stunted teenagers show. This would be the drug dealer show. This would be the homeless show. It wouldn't just be the Chris
homeless guy
Gethard show.
was great, man.
No.
What's
yeah.
wrong with the homeless guy? Called from California. That's
No,
awesome.
I'm very passionate about M&N, but I think this free forum, I think that's great. But I mean, you've got Kazoos. It sounds like I'm having a migraine headache now because of. Sounds like
Sorry.
cicadas invaded the studio.
Well, we're not trying to harsh your buzz, man. We're trying to just
Well,
have
can I
fun.
ask-
I'd like to think there's a place
Can I
for a
ask-
comedy show on
Yeah.
the 4 networks that run 24 hours a day that we can have one comedy show.
Stop. Can I ask what your show is?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Okay.
well,
No, I'm just curious.
It's a couple
yeah.
of different shows.
Okay.
Can you give us an example of one, like one, any?
This isn't me to like bash it. I'm just curious of like, what are the other? Because
Yeah,
I think
like,
there's
where-
such a wide catalog of
and there's
shows
great-
on
there's
public
so much great
access
stuff.
that it feels it just feels weird to just say like, oh, this one is
Yeah, I think that's
not
fair.
good
'Cause
because there
here's
is
why
a lot of good that comes out of this show. Like
Yeah. And
look
this
at
whole
these
station.
kids right here.
Yeah.
These guys all love coming here. They have something to do on a Wednesday at 11 for free in a super expensive city that is so
It's not
fucking hard
M&N's
to live in.
responsibility to be responsible for the emotionally stunted.
Well, let me ask
This
you
is a
this.
public. This is a public space, right?
This is a public space.
This is a public
God,
space,
man.
right? So anyone is allowed to come in here.
Shannon, let me
So-
sit
Can you
next to
please
him.
just
Let me
lower your
sit next to
voice
this guy.
when you're
Lower
talking
my
about it?
voice. You can't. You don't have to tell me to lower my voice when I'm expressing something about the
Okay,
show.
sure.
Because you're allowed. Because just as much as
This
this
is
is very
fair.
fair. Just as much as you're allowed not to like, you're totally allowed not to like the show. I go out. We all like. There's a lot of us that are comedians. We do comedy. People don't like it, and that's totally fine. You don't have to like it. But with anything that I don't like, someone finds good in. You know, so it's like you don't have to like this, but like a kid calls up and says he did not kill himself because of the show.
How does this offend you?
Okay,
Yeah.
because M&N is a community. You brought your comedy show that should be in a comedy club. You brought it into our studios, and
Well, I think it's fair then. Hold on, because I think it's fair then. Like you're saying this doesn't have a place here. I would like to know what your shows are then. Just one example. Give us one example.
One
of,
is
of one.
It's a discussion about politics.
Okay.
It's a discussion about New York City politics, global politics.
Okay.
We run the gamut.
What's like a recent?
And we're helping the community.
What's a recent? Can I ask like what's a topic of a recent episode? Like what's like De Blasio stuff? Is it education
Talk about De
stuff?
Blasio.
Yeah.
Sometimes we give Spanish lessons. We do a lot of things that help the community.
Okay.
And why should a man in a Wolfman mask not be a part of that conversation?
Yeah. Hey, Hakeem Mubasa, chill out.
Yeah. I mean, from a cultural standpoint, I really don't see what you're contributing with. It's like the Party City show. It's an advertisement for masks and kazoos and.
We're not This is not a subversive ad for Party City.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I promise you.
No, it's an ad for a lot of things. It's an ad for unemployment. It's an ad for.
Offensive.
I'm sorry.
You're offending our studio audience is yelling. This is offensive. You're just insulting. We got people yelling at you from both sides that you're insulting and offending them.
Well, this is not. This is
subliminally for Party
City. Can you
Hold
just
on.
shut up
Let
when
me
I'm
talk.
talking,
Let me
please?
talk to the guy because it is a thing. And to be fair, I'm the one who gets the emails and I deal with it. So I do. I want to clear the air because I think I like
We
being.
would love for you to clear the air.
You want us to leave?
Yes.
So that's like.
Or you know what? I'm not trying to push you out. I'm just saying, if you tried a little harder, What's the theme of the show tonight? That you give out kazoos?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's like free expression. It's
Well,
experimental. It's like
Yeah,
seeing what happens.
Yeah, that's.
Do you ever wake up in the morning, just walk outside and say, you know what? I'm not going to do anything planned today. I'm going to see what happens.
No, I have a very strict schedule that I adhere to.
Can I ask you a question?
I would love. Oh man, I want to teach. I want you to sign up for an improv 101 class.
Oh yeah.
And I want you to experience other people with other things.
I want to ask you a question honestly. I want to ask you.
Worse than Ebola.
Okay. No. People aren't going to yell at this guy. I invited him on the show.
PSA.
I have a question. I have a real question I want to ask you about your politics show, and I could be wrong, but I'm taking a stab in the dark here. Have you?
Do I know the answer? Do I know this question already?
I don't know.
Yes, it is conservative.
No, it was not about that. Have you ever? I want to ask. Have you ever talked about 9/11 or the JFK assassination or lizard people? Have you talked about any of those three things?
Okay. All right. So this is where the personal attacks come, because I could make fun of you.
You've been sitting here personally attacking a whole room full of people, man.
But I see the way you talk about the other shows, the community.
What do I do?
It's like a conspiracy. It's like, oh, there's this.
Hold on, stop.
I've stood up
Let
there.
the guy talk, because he's being brave.
Can you please
Just stop
shut up?
laughing, because the guy is brave. He's come on into enemy territory, and we're not going to treat him like an enemy.
I stand up there, and you talk about the community as if we are this.
The community's great.
Yeah, but I mean,
there's a handful. There's a handful of people that come at me,
That's
dude.
the handful that you paint broad strokes.
Okay, I mean, you have a point. I've made some jokes, and I apologize for that if they've offended.
So we're not all obsessed with lizard people.
Have you ever talked about that on your show?
Yes, we've had people with all sorts of opinions.
Okay.
So I think a wolf man should be on your show.
Can I just say something really quick, though? The bottom line of this is, who funds all of this? These cameras and the lights being on in the studio. Who funds that?
Technically, Time Warner, I believe. The cable companies. The cable companies do kick in a lot.
Yeah, you would love for what happened here, or I'm sorry, what happened in LA to happen here. Like,
no, I don't want. I do not.
Because if Eminem goes away, then you just go back to Seth Meyers. You go back to your Parks and Recreation job, cushy life. Like, this is just your platform to.
Well, I mean, at least he knows what you're doing with your career.
You talk about it.
Well, I mean, you
time.
watch it though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're interested. I don't know. I feel like you're a Chris Gethard fan. Secret. No.
Well, I'd love to have you back
turn
sometime.
it off.
If you want to come back sometime, we can talk about it more in depth. For now, we have a musical
Am I gonna
guest.
get ambushed again?
You're not going to get ambushed. You show up. You showed up more weeks than tonight, and you stare me down, and then you leave. I try to say hello to you. You walk away. This is not. I am not the bad guy. We're just trying to have a discussion that I think is long overdue.
All right. Well, if you want to have your punk rock band.
Wow, man. Thank you. Thank you sincerely for coming on. A round of applause for Smith for sharing his opinion. It is not.
He did not do that on purpose.
What happened? What happened?
He's sitting on the floor. He did not do that on purpose, man. He did not do that on purpose.
Okay.
Go to the videotape.
Smith, thank you.
The shooter was
we
in
have
the
a
fucking
musical act. They rocked it before. We had so much dancing and fun. Okay. Drew, get him out of here. Drew, get him out of here. Everything is okay. Okay. Drew, get him out of here. Get that guy out of here. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, our show is almost coming to an end. I'm so sorry that happened. You okay? Okay. We're going to get this back on track. This is one of our most fun shows ever with the Kazoos. We're not going to let that guy win. We're not letting that guy win. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back. They ripped it up before. Get up, get ready to dance. Let's get going. Remember, Friday, Union Hall, late night show. This night just got crazy, but let's end with positivity and fun and dancing and all the things we stand for. Kindness and fun and not that type of behavior, sir. Let's all throw down with tigers and monkeys.
So guys, I want you guys, if you guys can participate in this song, okay? So there's a part, and you can just cheer whatever the hell you want to, but you are gonna sing with us on a part that you go, hey, now what's the score? Come on, tell us what's the score. This is us taunting this guy right now, but let's do it together right now. Hey, now what's the score? Come on, tell us what's the score. Exactly. And this guy will sort of bring you in when you do it, but that's what you have to do. I want everyone to be doing that together. We're making history, okay? This round is coming to an end. I'll pave the water while you drink your gasoline. A sip for the children, a sip to keep you clean. Slide down
brings us to the end of our show. I want to thank everybody who called in, everybody for joining us. I want to thank Tigers and Monkeys. I want to thank Chris, who had his head in a box the whole time. I want to thank that guy Smith. That got weird. All right, well, I guess we'll see you next week. We'll see what happens then.